What's up, y'all? It's Wayne. Check out Undisputed every Friday to hear my hottest takes from the week in sports. From the Cowgirls to Coach Prime to LeBron. Undisputed is your go-to for the best sports debates from me, Skip, and the crew. Tune in and follow us on foxsports.com, the Fox Sports app, YouTube, and anywhere you listen to podcasts.
Level up your listening with Bose Quiet Comfort Ultra earbuds and headphones. With immersive sound and world-class noise cancellation for a not-so-silent night. Visit Bose.com/Spotify to shop sound that's more than a present.
Hey, what's going on? It's the ManFUzed Podcast. My name is Kay Lee, your host, my co-host, Ben H. So today on the ManFUzed Podcast, can a sound actually motivate you to do things that you normally wouldn't do? Maybe step outside your comfort zone. Maybe make an extra call when you don't feel like doing it. Maybe it's not a sound. Maybe it's a sight. Maybe it's something you can see. Snow-capped mountains in your backyard as you look out into nature. Are those things motivating factors in getting you to do something? Well, Ben H has a sound that motivates him, and he wants to share it. All right, Ben, what you got?
I think that we all have to find something to be grateful for at this time of year, and I think that in and of itself is a blessing. If you can't find something to be grateful for, you can just go outside, and going outside, looking at the crisp blue sky, maybe the beautiful snow falling on the
leaves
ground.
Falling off the trees.
Maybe you're in the mountains and you can look at the mountaintops.
You get a brisk
Just
air,
nature.
Fill your lungs.
Yes.
If you enjoy
Look at
that,
birds.
look at birds.
How could you not? I mean, ultimately, I think as people, we just enjoy being outside. Something that I enjoy is cars. I had an opportunity. We may have talked about this.
We
in a
did. We
previous
talked
show.
about it. You went above and beyond for your client.
Yes.
And in return for making the deal happen and
Yep.
sacrificing things on your end.
Yes.
I believe the lender sacrificed.
Everybody.
Everybody was losing.
Everybody was just chopping their toes off.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Your client rewarded you with an evening in a beautiful car of your choice.
Yeah,
Now
a
you
Lambo.
finished telling the story. Yes.
I picked the Lambo. He said Lambo or Ferrari. I said, I want the Lambo. The thing that captured me the most, because I'm a driving enthusiast. I like sports cars. I like dirt bikes. I like four-wheelers. I like trucks. I like anything you can drive, and I like to drive it aggressively. Jet skis.
He likes to race from red light to red light.
I just like to go.
Yes.
I like to kick ass and go fast.
Right. Yeah.
This particular car captured me in a way that no other car I've driven has. And I've driven a lot of different cars. I've owned some great cars. I've driven a lot of cars. But there's just something about a Lambo. And it's how low it is. It's how wide it is. It's the shape of the windows.
It's the ass of it.
It's just the look of it. But really more than anything is the sound of it. It's just exciting. And
Which is why you can't get that in an electric car. An electric car, some of them are fast as fuck.
they're faster than anything.
But you can't fucking hear it for nothing.
And I got to tell you, the more and more I think about driving this thing, the more and more I want to do it again. And it's actually driving me to set bigger goals and to go after bigger things and to believe in my own ability to put things together in a way that I hadn't previously thought of. Maybe I started getting a little bit down. Maybe I started thinking about, maybe selling things to get money. And, now I'm thinking about selling things to get money. You know what I'm saying? I mean.
So this would be your happy place.
Well, it's just another goal. And the goal is circling around this sound. And I just want to say that sometimes shallow goals can drive you to great things. Sometimes all you have is the thought. The only thing that rings in your mind is the sound of the Lambo. That's okay.
It's like the eye of the tiger.
That's okay. Want for that. Thirst for it.
Whatever that is in your life.
Whatever that is in your life.
In this case,
the sound of the Lambo.
Oh, the
So
sound.
I just wanted to bring to the audience the sound of a Lambo. This is off of a social media
now
clip
this
that I
doesn't
found and
have to
saved.
get you hot and horny like it does Ben.
Yeah.
Ben is throbbing right now.
It's a level of individual freedom. I just want to drive one of these things through Switzerland. But here's the sound of a Lambo. This is the Aventador.
God dang. Is that shooting fire out of it?
Yeah, it is. Here goes another one. This one's passing.
God. And listen, I have a car. Oh, hear it again. What the fuck? Now,
the sound of a Lambo.
Now I have a car. Like my last two cars have sounded very good.
Yeah,
not quite like that.
Oh, there's just nothing like.
But my new car, I guess you call it a classic car. It's got. I mean, it shakes.
It's got ass. Yeah,
it doesn't have that sound. That is a Lambo. That is a sound that is conducive to a Lambo.
It's just crazy.
I get excited when I hear that.
Me too.
Because I
Doesn't
love.
It just want you? It makes me want to chase greatness because I know the only way I'm ever going to be able to attain one of those things is to become personally great
in business. It's not doesn't mean you're personally great as being a person, which you are in general. So I don't think you have anything to worry about there. But it's all how you define greatness.
Well, I would say if someone, let's say, wanted to, I don't know, buy a Lambo.
For the ManFUzed Podcast.
Yeah, or for themselves. I'm just saying, if someone...
for the ManFUzed Podcast.
I like that idea.
Go fund Ben and Kay Lee's Lambo fund.
What color would you get if you could just order
What color would we get?
Yeah, if we could just order one.
I don't know, that baby blue. But you know what? A matte black would be nasty,
I agree
too.
on matte black.
Matte black,
Done.
Anything is just nasty.
Yeah, but especially matte black Lambos.
I remember I had a matte black Chevelle, and dude, matte black.
No, I already chose one. It's funny. It's funny that you say that.
It's funny you say that because I have the one I want right here.
Yeah.
Now, would you get the Huracan? Is that how you pronounce it?
I think I'd have to. It's just too practical. The Aventador is the big, nasty one.
That one's even more expensive.
Oh, it's like $700,000.
Oh God!
You know, but which it's bigger, it's better, it's faster. It's also the Huracan though. I mean, it's basically an Audi. Your wife could get in it and drive it. Like it's easy to drive, or you could go into Corsa mode and you could make it as much of a race car as you want. It's a lot less expensive, it's much more attainable. They're a couple $100,000, not $700,000. I mean, and it's more approachable. Let's put it that way. So, yeah, I'd go after a Huracan.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
So, find the sound that gets you motivated. You know what? You know what is just as good of a sound as that, though, Ben?
What?
And it's kind of a double-edged sword because the opposite sound drives me through the fucking wall.
Yeah.
Which would be my kids whining and complaining. The sound of my kids belly laughing, like my 3-year-old.
Yes.
Is one of the best sounds in the world. Whether it be the sound of the Lambo.
Me too.
Whether it be the sound of your kids laughing in pure enjoyment. The sound of you writing that big check for the house that you want. The sound of the judge hitting his gavel going, innocent. Whatever the sound is, find your sound that motivates you.
It could be anything, but make a shallow goal for yourself. What I mean by shallow is something that maybe you really would like to have. That's maybe
you don't need.
You don't need it. It's a little outside of your reach. It might be considered ostentatious,
but it makes you.
But it would
go.
just. Oh yeah.
It makes you pick up that phone.
It
makes you pick up that phone for that last call when you fucking don't feel like making it.
Yeah. Have a goal that makes you better.
Put it on a shiny thing.
And honestly, Another thing.
It doesn't really matter what your goal is that makes you stretch. You're stretching for that goal.
Yeah, and start thinking about it now.
It's about to be 2024.
2024. I don't know about you, but in every way, it's grind time, right?
New Year's
every
resolutions.
Business is brutal right now.
Everyone's
the
setting their
sucking ass.
Everyone's setting their budgets for 2024.
Yeah. It's an election year, the craziest election we've ever seen. How are you going to become better? How are you going to become the person that you see yourself becoming amidst all the chaos and in spite of all the bullshit?
We're all chasing that
do
carrot
it anyways.
In front of us. Is it a gold carrot?
Is
it a fucking...
Is it just living another day?
Which, that could be a good goal too, though.
There's got to be something.
Yeah.
You got to make a decision about what to be excited about, because otherwise it's easier to be pessimistic. I have to convince myself to be optimistic. Pessimism is easy. It's just there.
Hey, thanks for listening to the ManFUzed Podcast. As always, join the show, share the show, hit us up, manfused.com, 770-744-5227. Thank you for listening.
Good night to all.
Good night to all. Foo Media.
If you are a business owner, you understand the headache marketing can be, right? Our team at Pioneer Podcasting makes it so easy. Podcasts increase visibility in a way that won't hurt your bottom line. Drive results for your business. Visit advertiseonpodcast.com and fill out the contact form to get started advertising on shows like ManFUzed. Let us help you get rid of that irritating marketing headache. Find out more at advertiseonpodcast.com.